Hey, what's up? My name is Rob, and I am the founder and creator of Think There Is No Ceiling. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for tuning in to the very first episode of the series of episodes that I will be carrying out on the Think channel, on Think TV. And, I want to say also, I really appreciate you for being a part of this movement and for taking it on and, for embracing it and appreciating it. So, so thank you. So today's episode, the very first episode, it's going to be about spiritual guides and the different ways our spiritual guides are reaching out to us and trying to, catch our attention and trying to nudge us in different directions to help us grow and expand. And from my own understanding, spiritual guides are a group of non-physical beings or non-physical entities that have been assigned to us to help us grow, to help us evolve, to help us expand along this journey that we call life. And so one way or one sign that I get frequently, I mean it happens all the time, is a buzzing sound. I hear like this little buzzing sound in my ear. And when I hear that little buzzing sound, I know to pay attention to either whatever I was reading at the moment, whatever I was thinking, a conversation I might have heard. Basically, it means to pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening right now. And sometimes, from my own experience, it means, whatever emotion I feel or whatever thought, it means more of that, more of those thoughts, more of those emotions. So that's the first one that I experience the most frequent. The second one that I experience frequently also are dreams, messages that come through my dreams. I get really like super vivid, detailed dreams where I can smell and taste and feel, and everything that I would be feeling in reality, I could feel in the dream, and I'm almost conscious of it. And I know that whenever I get a message or some sort of symbol that really stands out to me, I know it's a message, a divine message. And I know to look into it. I know to explore and to expand upon it because normally it's hints, little clues to help me along my journey. Another one that I normally get, or I become aware of, are patterns, such as a series of numbers like ones, twos, threes, fours, and so on. And what I do is I look up those numbers. If I see a series of one, like 1111, I'll look it up, the meaning, and I will go back to, what was I thinking about? Like, what was going on through my mind in that time? And I'll use whatever message is behind the number or the meaning behind the numbers, and I'll apply it, and I'll carry it out, or I'll become more aware of whatever was happening. Another pattern that I'm aware of also are songs. So if I hear a song on the radio, or if I hear a tune that I keep repeating in my head over and over again, I know that there's a message. Most of the time, there's a message behind that. Another sign that I get, the third sign, are things that I see. Like I physically see them out of my peripheral vision. So it could be either like an orb or a flash of light or a shadow or some sort of movement. Now, back in the day, before I knew any of this stuff, I used to freak out all the time. I used to lose my mind because I would say or think like, I know I just saw something. I know I just saw something move, and it would drive me nuts. I most of the time I would run out of my house and go for a walk, and I wouldn't come back for a few hours. But now I know it means, to me at least, it means to pay attention. To pay attention to what's happening. Depending on where it's at, whatever direction it's coming from, I know that there's a sign in that area. So sometimes it could be a book, or it could be a person, or it could be an activity, something going on that catches my attention. I know to focus in on that area, that specific area. Another one is when I feel a entity or a presence around me, and it's when I'm alone. That's the trippy part, or it used to be kind of trippy before, but it's when I'm alone and I can feel like there's somebody with me in the room or kind of following me, and there's no physical person behind me. And normally, what that means to me, it means to take action on something that I know I should be taking action on that I'm most likely procrastinating on. So it's kind of like a little hey, like a little poke in the ribs, like, hey, come on, Rob, do what you're gonna do what you said you're gonna do, stop playing around, stop playing games. Another big sign that I get, it comes through being clumsy. I'm not a clumsy person, but sometimes I'll stub my toe, or I'll drop something on my toe, or I'll bite the inside of my mouth really hard when I'm chewing food, or whatever it might be. And I know it means, like to me at least, it means to be present of my thoughts, and it means to to get away from whatever I was thinking about, because most likely when I do something clumsy and I hurt myself because I was thinking something negative. And basically it means to me is reverse that. Switch it up real quick. Like don't allow myself to think too long in that state to where it would manifest into my reality. Another one of the last ones here is writing. I like to write, obviously, right? Through Instagram, you can see my writing. I like to do some sort of creative writing where I just allow things to flow and to move, and I don't have any agenda, no topic. I just flow. I just flow with it. And a lot of times I have a lot of signs and a lot of direct messages that come through my writings. Now, on my Instagram posts, I channel those. I'm sure most of you did not know that, but I go into this different state, this meditative state where I listen to music and I chill and I ask for guidance, and whatever it is, like it comes through me, it moves right through me, and I'm blown away most of the time. I'm like, where did this come from? Like, I am not that smart, like not that intelligent, like what is happening? And I just allow source to move through me, and when that happens, I get very, very direct messages. And so a lot of those messages that we all read, like it's for me, and it's for you too. It's for the conscious or for the collective consciousness. But that's another way though that signs come in through my spirit guides or through the universe. The last one is you being here right now. Now, I used to look up a lot different ways to pick up on signs from the universe, or how do you know that your spiritual guides are trying to connect with you, or how do you know that intuition is trying to reach out to you? This is a huge sign right here for you, is to pay attention to your spirit guides, to pay attention to the signals and the little breadcrumbs that they're leaving around for you. The fact that you probably either saw this on a blog post, or I announced it on Instagram and you're here now and it caught your attention, that's a massive sign. And so, pat yourself on the back that you're following your intuition. And, hopefully more things open up for you. What I suggest you do is, take notes. Either go back and watch this video again and watch my nervousness all over again, because this is my first time. I'm kind of nervous about this, but it's all good. And take notes and see where you have been getting these signs, because most likely you've been getting these little signs that I've been talking about. And, you can be more conscious now when you're going through this process, and you can implement them better, and whatever thoughts you are having in that moment, you can use those and generate more energy and more creativity and more flow, which not only helps you, it helps everybody around you also. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in, and share this video with people. Share this message. If you don't want to share the video, that's fine, but share this message with people, this knowledge, because when you're helping other people, you actually get better at it when you share with others, and you're actually helping everybody else around you. Everybody around you is growing because of this message. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being so supportive of Think, the movement, and that's it. Have a great day. Bye.